Feed me more. We always wondered what exactly Ryback was being fed back in 2012. I think it's fair to say, looking at the size of him and the retarded roid rage that he had, he was popping steroids like Smarties. But what exactly is Ryback being fed in 2024? We don't know that, but what we do know is only thing he wants to consume is John Cena. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling. And Big Match John, once again, is coming out the mouth of Ryback. He must eat, he must feed on John every single day, because it feels like 365 times a year, he's got a new story or an old story, a rehashed story, a retold story, a made-up story, a fabricated story. Any sort of story Ryback can tell about Cena, he will tell. Cena's busy making the real stories in Hollywood, and Ryback's busy, I don't know, sitting in his fucking weightlifting room making up stories about John Cena, and he has done it again. So during the Calf de Ren with Renee Dupree, a former failed wrestler who did nothing, a video clip was played of former WWE star Ryback discussing the rumoured scandals within WWE. Of course, Ryback has took an opportunity to come out. These scandals have been like a second coming for Ryback. It's like Christmas Day. Every day he gets a chance to bury McMahon, people close to McMahon, and Ryback has been loving it. Now, Ryback claimed that there was a story with Triple H and Caitlyn out there, and there's a story with Alex Riley and John Cena out there. That's what Ryback said, quote, "There's a Triple H and Caitlyn story out there, and there's an Alex Riley and John Cena story out there," end of quote. Like, what exactly does he mean by that? There's stories out there. There's stories in every profession. There's stories in every workplace. This guy thinks he can just throw out names, combine them in a sentence, and somehow he has dirt. He has enough information to bring people down to their knees. Ryback has nothing. He had nothing during his career, and he's got nothing now, apart from a shitload of jealousy and bitterness towards anybody that was better than him. So pretty much anybody that was in WWE at the same time as him. Anyway, Renee Dupree, who's another failed wrestler who recently has come out talking shit. Guys that just never made it, weren't good enough, and they blamed everybody but themselves. It's pretty weak. It's a weak sign as a grown-ass man when you can't take responsibility for your actions, or you can't take responsibility for failed success. I can guarantee you that Ryback and Renee Dupree are the kind of guys that will take and brag about all the success that they have. If they have success, if they accomplish something, they'll be taking 100% of the credit. They'll be putting themselves over. However, when they fail at something, they don't want to take any responsibility for that. They want to blame anybody else that they possibly can. But anyway, I digress. Renee Dupree said that if the story got out, so he was reacting to the clip that Ryback was talking about, the locker room talk. Ryback addressed that he has stories about Cena and Alex Riley, and Dupree said regarding the Cena and Riley story that if the story he knows about got out, it would, quote, completely jeopardize Cena's Hollywood career, end of quote. So Renee Dupree thinks he's got something bad enough on Cena to jeopardize this guy's career, bring down his career, end his career, destroy his career, just like, I guess, Renee Dupree and Ryback's careers ended because both of them suck. But for him to actually think that, what kind of story, what kind of offence, what kind of allegation would they legit need to have against John Cena to jeopardise his Hollywood career? Because I don't think that beating somebody up, I don't think that bullying another grown man, I don't think that burying another grown man is enough to jeopardise and ruin someone's Hollywood career. To ruin someone's Hollywood career, you'd have to be accused of doing something really fucking awful, and then obviously you'd need to be found guilty, and there would need to be proof of this story. Now, no one has ever come out and told this story. Alex Riley a few times has come out and says that him and Cena did have heat, but he hasn't spoken about it. He hasn't brought it to anybody's attention. He hasn't went into detail. But Ryback and Renee Dupree, for some reason, seem to know everything about it. Yet they haven't come out and told the truth, and we don't know the story from anybody else. So I think it's personally a load of shite. It's two guys on a podcast, two guys that have no wrestling careers now, and the best they can do is try and bring down one of the greatest of all time in Big Match John. So I'm not buying this. Renee Dupree said he could completely jeopardise Cena's Hollywood career. I guarantee you, if Ryback could ruin Cena's career, he would do it. If Ryback had the ammunition, if he had a story to bring down Big Match John, then this guy would do it. If he had the powers to take Cena and bring him crumbling down and officially ruin his Hollywood career, ruin his WWE career, this guy would do it. But unfortunately, the only power this guy's got, like I said, his Superman power is roid rage. Retarded roid rage, because that's all he is. That's all he offers every day. Ranting about Cena, ranting about WWE, ranting about McMahon. There's a reason why this guy's not got offered a job by any wrestling company. Even TNA. TNA is not desperate enough to take this guy. AEW, Tony Khan, he'll hire any WWE reject, but not Ryback. So yeah, I think that says a lot about Ryback. The guy's not wanted. The guy sucks, and he just makes a career now. He makes a living out of bashing John Cena. Incredibly sad. Not a good look for a 40-year-old man. Not healthy either. Yeah, but whatever. That's it, guys. Let us know what you think down below. But again, I just bullshit here. I mean, to say that they could jeopardise Cena's Hollywood career, these guys don't like Cena. If they had the chance to bring him down, this story would be out. This story would be revealed. This story would be getting told on podcasts and you name it, okay? Wrestling dirt sheets would be running with this story. They would be paying Ryback money for an interview. They'd be paying Ryback money to spill the beans. And Ryback, like I said, having a failed career, would be taking that money to spill the beans and to bring Cena down. But he can't, because there's nothing there. I mean, so what? Cena, Alex Riley, didn't get along. I mean, did Cena maybe bully him? Possibly, but that was like a thing in the wrestling business, okay? That's fucking normal. Back in the day when the wrestling business was actually full of men and they were politicking, I mean, it was completely normal for somebody to hold another person back or bury someone that they didn't like. I'm not saying it's great, but it's not the crime of the century. It was just a go-to thing that happened back then. That's not enough to ruin someone's life or ruin someone's career. So, aye, Ryback, Renee Dupree. Both of these guys are full of bitterness, full of hate, and most importantly, full of shit. And I wonder what made-up story that Ryback has about Caitlyn and Triple H. What could Ryback possibly want to tell us here? Again, if he had the chance to embarrass Triple H, bring him down, paint Triple H in a bad light, I'm sure this guy would have taken it. Is he going to accuse Triple H of an affair? Is he going to accuse Triple H of some sort of assault? Is he going to accuse Triple H of smashing Caitlyn with his big nose? What is he going to accuse Triple H of? I'm sure if something happened, Caitlyn would come out and tell her own story. She doesn't need Ryback defending her and making up battles online over absolutely nothing. Anyway, guys, catch you tomorrow probably, because you know Ryback, every day is a bashing WWE day for him. See you next time. Till then, peace.